So I'm in 16th article. Why do I believe God exists? Go outside, take a look around you, up at the heavens, down at the earth. You really think all that you see came about because of a cosmic accident? Your husband, your wife, your cat, your dog, your house, your last vacation to Bora Bora? You sure you want to answer that? Sorry, babe, you're just an accident. You lucked out, though you could have been a frog. Okay, let's think this through. You're suggesting that everything came from nothing before your Big Bang, which is a better term for an orgy than creation of all things. There was nothing, a void, and then, lo and behold, suddenly something was there, and how it did it put itself there after it created itself, and it had the good sense again how to become life, the universe, and everything. Maybe I'm a simpleton, but that makes zero sense. I've been stoned plenty of times and have wished for pepperoni pizza to appear out of thin air, and guess what? Nada. I have to call for one, and I know what a pizza is, so I've got an advantage. This is something that came out of nothing, had no idea what life, the universe, and everything were, but nonetheless created them all without conscious thought or a blueprint. That's one hell of an accident. Seriously, imagine if you will, nothing, then something, exactly what I have no clue, but that something came out of nothing, and then it goes on to build a watch quite by accident, which is pretty impressive, because if you've ever seen a watch, a mechanism, you know it's a pretty complex machine. That is, of course, a fucking impossibility. A watch demands a watchmaker, just like creation demands a creator. Don't get me started on life, a single-celled organism developing over the years into Miss July. Why do I believe so many atheists reject the idea of God? Because if God exists, one who is truly
omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent, then free will cannot exist, and that's a huge blow to the human ego.
You mean I'm not responsible for my incredible wealth, for my grand intelligence, for my job promotion, for those barbecue ribs I smoked last weekend? I believe this is the same reason Christians cling to the idea of free will too. They get to say they choose Jesus Christ of their own free will, and you didn't. They made the right choice, and you, a dirty unbeliever, didn't. And now you're going to hell. Is there a bigger ego boost than feeling morally superior to a fellow human? It's called self-righteousness, and it's ugly. I'd conclude by quoting Paul, the apostle of the nations. In Romans 1:20-23, it's a pretty self-explanatory even for a simpleton such as myself. For his invisible attributes are
Described
from the creation of the world, being apprehended by his achievements, besides his imperceptible power and divinity, for them to be defenseless, because knowing God, not as God, do they glorify or thank him, but vain were they made in their reasonings, and darkened is their unintelligent heart. Alleging themselves to be wise, they are made stupid, and they change the glory of the incorruptible God into the likeness of an image of a corruptible human being, and flying creatures, and
quadrupeds,
and reptiles.